Hi everybody, this is the Lucky TJ at Living Metaphysically. What are you doing tonight? Man, I had a great day today. I went out and had a great party that I went to. We were singing and having fun, eating and all that. So I came back and I wanted to make a video real quick about something I discovered just looking at CoinMarketCap to see what the price of Bitcoin was, and that is this cool thing called Mithril. What is Mithril? So here is their website, and look at all this. Aren't these beautiful? Man, look at that. Find followers, fortune, and fame. What's Mithril? Well, Mithril is a decentralized social media platform that rewards all content creators. So, real quickly, I wanted to talk a little bit about Mithril because I was looking on CoinMarketCap this evening, and where exactly was it? Anyway, so pretty much every day I looked to see what the price of Bitcoin is. So I came in and I looked and I saw that Bitcoin is at $8,233.77. All right, well that's cool. But today I started thinking about the rest of the coins. So every day I don't necessarily look at all of the coins, but I was sort of thinking, because I have a couple of favorites that I look at. I'm waiting for them to go back up. For example, Neo. I was just kind of looking at the prices of the top 10 coins, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, Stellar, Litecoin, Cardano, IOTA, Tether, and Tron. I have some of these coins, and so I was just looking down at some of them, and I don't usually. So I already made a video telling you that I have some Tezos. I do have a few Omisigo. I have different coins that I've had for a while anyway, and being that we've been in a bear market waiting for everything to go back up, I've just held on to my coins. And let me talk while I'm talking about the other platform. Before I get into that, one of the things that's interesting about Steam, like back in the last summer 2017, I found out about Steam, and Steam was really low. And the fact that it's over $1, and it had gone up a little bit more than that. So Steam is a platform that compares to the one that I'm going to talk about tonight, which is called Mithril. So while I was looking down this list, I started thinking about, these ones that many people who do videos have talked about lots of the coins. Right now, I'm really not into that many coins not the way I was last year, because right now I'm into Unify, as you know, building my team. I'm also learning a lot about online marketing, because I believe that the money to be made maybe is more about being online, developing an online presence and business, and then making money that way, rather than trying to always worrying about coins and all that kind of stuff. I mean, Unify does have an altcoin report, and I'm not saying anything against that. It's just the way that I thought I was going to be able to make money is in a different focus this year than I was last year. So anyway, I had gone down and I saw that number 42 is Mithril, which I'd never heard of. Heard of all the other coins, but never heard of this Mithril. So I'm like, what in the heck is Mithril? So, I went here and I saw that Mithril is costing, 91 cents. I look at the market, the total supply, and it's 1 billion coins. Circulating supply is 356,000 MITH is the what do you call it? What the tokens are being called, and the market cap is 326,000. So it's an interesting thing. I didn't know anything about this Mithril, so I don't know how long it's been around. I guess I could right now look and see what the historical data is. Let me put this down to all time. And so how long has it been out? I don't even know. All right, it's looking like, oh, it came out in March. As a matter of fact, I did do some research before I started running the video, and yes, it came out in March. So it came out, and so it's gained a lot. It's the 10x already, so it's pretty good. So anyhow, Mithril, what is it? So I did go to the website, and I'm just going to play this little video to tell you exactly what Mithril is.
Billions of posts, photos, videos, and stories are uploaded to mainstream social media every day. Yet very few profit from it. What if you could be rewarded for posting on social media platforms based on the likes, comments, and shares you earn? Introducing Mithril. We created a whole new concept called social mining on the Ethereum blockchain. Users can acquire Mithril tokens by simply using applications within the decentralized Mithril ecosystem. Join us on Telegram.
All right, so Mithril. So I'm going to give some more information about Mithril. A decentralized social media platform that's going to reward all the content creators. So what's going to happen is that users are going to mine the Mithril tokens through social mining. So every time you make some content and you put it on this, the ecosystem, then you'll be able to get some of the rewarded with these tokens, the ERC tokens that are on the Ethereum network, and you'll be able to spend them through the Mithril merchant network with online applications such as dating services, premium content channels, and live stream applications or retailers. So we'll see what that's all about. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a Mithril vault, and you're going to be able to share your stories via an app called Lit. So that's interesting. I haven't done it, and so far I'm just finding out about it. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I think it's really fascinating because it came out. It's already, so to me, when a token comes out, one of the things about this one is that it did not have any, it did not, this is a token that didn't have, that I don't think they had an ICO. So they had this thing on the website that was called the one pager. So instead of having to read through the entire white paper, you can go on here and you can look at one page of what it's about. So Mithril is an ERC20, like I said, social media token on the Ethereum blockchain. Will be integrated into new and existing social media networks to reward content creators with contributions to the network. They call it social mining. It was launched in March of this year, and it's a utility token on Lit, which is an innovative social media platform that addresses the needs of the current generations of users, featuring instant messaging, story feeds, and friend discovery. So what they're doing is they're putting out something to expand the world of social media, as if we didn't have enough already. But this time, instead of just being on Facebook and liking, and you're going to be able to get you're going to get a reward, and then you can use the reward for some, things. So that is kind of cool, and it's about time for something new, isn't it? Let's see what else they're saying. Users will be able to spend Myth on applications, which I already read. And retail acceptance of Myth as a payment method will begin with retailers in Taiwan and Hong Kong at launch. Mini Interactive, I don't know what that is, so I won't talk about that. But the team, one thing that's really fun about, one thing I like, so, who else likes what I like, I don't know, but I personally like to look at the teams of people so I can see, what is their persona? And these people are all smiling. That's pretty cool. And Jeffrey Huang and the team behind 17 Media is Jeffrey Huang is the founder, and here's some other people on their team, and it's just looking like it's pretty interesting. So it's saying that 300,000 tokens were sold into private placement, no public crowd sale. So that's pretty good. And guess what? This token is already on Bitfinex, Bithumb, OKX, LBank, HitBTC, Coin Exchange, IDEX, and MEX. But you know what? I could have sworn, I better go ahead and look to see back over here if I thought that there was voting recently that was saying that this was on Binance already. So maybe they had a vote, but it didn't work yet. So I thought, so they are on Gate IO. Okay, so they're not on Binance. So I thought that they were, but they're not. So apparently they're people are voting so it can be on Binance. All right, so that was the one pager, but they also have a white paper. And the white paper is talking about, I thought this was pretty cool. Let's take back the social network. While it's generally expected that professional content owners such as singers, songwriters, and other digital rights holders are able to monetize their content, content creators outside of that traditional model do not benefit from the economic value that they generate in social networks. So, in a way, it seems like it's kind of like Steam and some of the other platforms where they're giving you some sort of reward for other types of content. So video blogs, audio podcasting, live streams, and other things that's going to be part of what they're going to give reward for. So I want to make this video kind of short, but what you can do is you can go and you can check them out. So because the white paper has a lot of information, and I don't want to read it all to you, but part of what I thought was interesting is that they set up an entire ecosystem, and how it's going to work is like, you have your users, content owners, developers, all of that is going to work together, and then as you are in their ecosystem and you're using and you're like contributing to it, then of course then that's how they're going to give you some of this myth. All right, so like I said, I'm going to keep the video kind of short. You can take a look at all of this and you can see how the social mining is going to work. So they have the percentages. They gave some examples, which I'm not going to explain because like I said, you can go through the white paper yourself. But well, maybe there's an example here. For example, we have 3 users, David, Bob, and Carol. They are new users to Mithril and have 0 myth each. All right, so this is a social mining example. So how it's going to work is that over the span of 1 week, David contributes 4 stories to one of Mithril's partner platforms and receives 400 views and 0 hearts. Bob contributes 5 stories and receives 200 views with 80 hearts, and Carol contributes nothing to the network. Using our social mining algorithm while setting the current per view weight at 1 and the per heart weight at 5, David will have mined 400 ore, Bob at 600 ore, and Carol has 0. Based on the preset calculations, the total Mithril reward for this 1 week period was automatically determined to be 10,000 myth. Based on the purity weight of the 3 miners, David will receive 4,000 myth. Bob has 6,000. Carol has nothing. So how it's working is according to how much you contribute. They're breaking it down into how many views and hearts and giving you a weight to each one. So you can read more about it. And so all this will be done like on your cell phone. It's going to be a lot of fun. So what else did I want to talk about? All right, so here was an article I found about Mithril. All right, so didn't really have a lot. I'm sorry about that. And then they have Twitter and they have Facebook. So let's just go back. So they're tweeting and they have 18,000 followers, which is pretty good. And I like it. 18,548 followers. So they're gaining. So that was another thing I thought pretty interesting about them, is that to me any token that comes out and it's already up to almost $1, for me, and just my observation, I am not an advisor on crypto or anything. I just have, just my experience of what I've seen. I think that that's pretty good. So I think it's probably gonna like hang around and grow in the way that Steam did. That's just my thought on it. So that it's almost $1 now. That's really good because Steam actually fluctuated below $1 for a long time. And so this is where I saw the thing about Binance. It's like, they want you to vote for it to be listed on Binance, which would really help it a lot. All right, so with that information, that's about it. I'm just talking about Mithril a little bit because I had never heard of the platform. Maybe you would like to get on it. I don't have any real reason other than just to bring some crypto news. If you like it, then that's good. If you like my channel, that is awesome. Hit like and subscribe. Hit the bell so that you can be notified. And as I usually say is, like what I also actually am building is Unify, because I think that this is a very worthwhile endeavor. So my Unify link is in the description. And, there isn't anything about Mithril that I get any monetization out of. It's just like to just bring you some news. But if you'd like to be in one of the best trading platforms, Unify is really great as far as giving signals, daily signals, live signals, and then also one of the best parts of it is our team and teaching us like how to actually market, and so between trading, especially now that the market has been very volatile, people are making some killer income, and then also being able to share with other people so other people can have financial intelligence and financial stability. It's all good all around. My motto is question everything, so that you can see what's in the way of you having what you want in your life. It all comes down to what do you want, and then how do you get rid of anything that's in the way of you having that. So on that, I'm just going to say peace out, and we'll see you tomorrow with some new crypto information. Tonight, it was really awesome to talk about Mithril. We're going to see how this goes. And we'll see, hopefully some good things that are happening on the horizon for it, because it looks like it'll be challenging the existing social media platforms that are out there. All right, with all of that, peace out.